In this video, let's look into one of the action within Power Automate AI Builder connector. Now, AI Builder basically allows you to inject artificial intelligence within your apps, flows, or agents. Now, one of the action within AI Builder is translate text. So basically, translate text understands your data more deeply with the text translation AI. It detects the source text language automatically and then tries to translate the text into the destination language. There are more than 70 language support that are currently available. Now, when do we use the translate text? So the use case for this is language translation. So if you have a service which basically translates the language from source to destination, you can use the language translation service for your application. Another one would be like a customer support team. So take for example, you have a customer support team serving France, England, and Spain. Now all these three countries speak different languages. So if you have one bot which does all the same thing, or provide the same service for your three customer base or headquarters locations in different countries like England, France, and Spain, then you can use source language detection capability to detect the language and then translate into the translation language of the destination country. For so example, if you receive a ticket from Spain, then you reply back in Spanish. If you receive a ticket from France, you reply back in French language. uh, so basically, it's like providing a language support for an application. Now, these are the different languages which are currently supported. So, Afrikaans, Bulgarian, Estonian, Greek, Malay, Japanese, Italian, Russian, Tongan, Turkish, Welsh, Vietnamese, etc. Now, translate text. So, this is the control basically which you can use. So, you from translate from, you can just select detect automatically, and whatever is your text you just put the text over here, and the destination language you specify over here, and then you can use this particular method within your application. Now this is the output which it generates. So if you closely look into the body output, it says response v2. So that's the v2 response. If the operation is success or failure, it will give you the status over here as operations are success. That's the prediction ID, the identifier, the unique identifier, and this is your entire output. Now within the output, you can see a couple of things. Now, if you see the response, now this is already converted this into a different language. Say, take for example, say Spanish or Afrikaans or French. It will give you the output over here. Also, it will show you how many credits have been used to perform this translation. So cost as AI Builder credits, so it took 22 credits. Cost as Copilot credit. So there are two type of credit, Copilot credit and AI Builder credit. Now we are especially focused on AI Builder credit, but eventually this entire thing will move into Copilot credits. But as of now, the AI Builder credits consumed is 22. You also see the detected language, the source language. The source language over here is English, and that's why it has given language as en and score as 1. Score 1 means it's a very high probability that that's the English language. So source is English. So as you see over here, source is English, so whatever I typed is in English, and then I wanted it to be translated to Afrikaans, and then it translated that into, let's say, destination language. So this is how you can basically use the translate text service. Now let's see it in demo. Now what I've done is I have created a Power Automate flow. So if you see over here, a simple Power Automate flow. When a Power Apps calls a flow, so I'm making use of Power Apps. Okay. So when a Power Apps calls a flow, I am passing an input parameter named as in. I will do some logic over here. There's nothing in it. I just put some text, and you respond back to a Power Apps or flow. So that is out. So I'm going to modify this flow. So this is the flow, but where are you going to consume it? So I'm going to consume it in a Canvas app over here. So this is a Canvas app. So if I run this Canvas app, I will put in some text over here. I'll click on submit, and then I should see the translated text. Right. So these all things are all hooked up. So what I've done is like when you click on submit, I'm just calling this flow AI Power Apps flow, which is the same flow over here. I'm passing the input parameter, which is something over here. I've just hard coded it, and I'm setting it to a variable, so var x. And the output of this is var x dot out because we are looking into the output parameters. So this is how it is hooked up. Now let's do some changes over here. In your Power Automate flow, when a Power Apps calls a flow, I don't want this compose. I'll just delete this. Instead of that, I will search for AI Builder. So I've already marked as a favorite. So if you get an option to mark it as a star over here, you can mark this as a favorite. So or you can search for AI Builder. When you click on AI Builder, here you get all the different, maybe more than 20 actions to play around. Now, the one which we are specifically looking is the language one. So there is something called as a detect language, translate text, recognize text in image. So I would say translate text. So this one is understands your data more deeply with the text translation AI. So translate text. Now, I know my source language would be English, so I will not bother it. If I'm not sure what my source language would be, I can hard code that value over here. But for me, I'll just select detect automatically. And the text is which I'll not hard code the text over here, but I will take the text which is getting from the Power Apps input. So I'll just select this, take the input parameter, and I'll translate this to maybe Finnish language, and respond to Power Apps of flow. Now over here, I'll just remove this output. And now you see over here, we are using this control translate text or action. Now, if you see translate text, it has got so many outputs. So translated text, detected language, body response, video. So I can get all these different outputs. I'm gonna pick translated text. So I'll just say click on translated text, and this is the output which you're going to pass to the Power App. So I'll just publish this. Let it publish. I'll go into the Power App Studio over here. Now here I will pass in the input parameter. Okay, so I can type in whatever I want. I click on submit. Now here in submit, I need to pass something, right? So this one is this control. So this one I'll say, so this one is text input canvas one. So I will go over here, and instead of hard coded value, text input canvas one dot value. I close this bracket, I close the set bracket, and that's it. Over here, it is already hooked up to the output variables. So I'm good with this. I'll go ahead and publish this app. Let's see what happens to the Power Automate flow. So over here, we will just go back. AI Power Apps flow is the one which should get triggered once we run the Power App. Now I've already executed this 12 minutes ago. Now let me run this again. So this time I'm going to type in Brisbane is a beautiful city with a river passing through it. I'll click on submit. And now as you see, it is processing and it has converted this into a Finnish language. Now if you go into and see the Power Automate flow over here, if I refresh the flow runs, I can see this has to what 3 seconds. I'll go into the flow and I will inspect the output. So it is important to inspect the output and see what other things which this particular control provides. So if you see over here, the source is Brisbane is a beautiful city with a river passing through it. And this is the output from Finnish language. So target language is FI, which is Finnish. Now, if you want to see the raw output, you click on raw output and you can copy this output. And let's see it in a JSON grid desktop. Now over here in JSON grid desktop, you can inspect the headers. So these are the different headers you get while passing the input. And this is the body. So body has got response v2. In response v2, you have data type of CRM expando production output. So production output, and it has given you this output, which is a text, basically the translated text, and it has consumed 22 Copilot credit, and also it has detected the source language. So it has detected it as English, and the score here is 0.99, which is like translate to almost 1. And it has detected the language, it has translated the language, and you can utilize this within your power apps. Now, not necessarily power apps, but then you can use an agent, you can use it in other flows, or you can use it anywhere. This is basically a service which you have already created. Now you just need to pass in the input and get the output, and in the target application you can just put this value. So that's it, folks. This is all about translate text within AI Builder. Thanks for watching.